What's up, everybody? It's Hey Rabbit. And we are back in Skyrim. Well, when we last left off, we had fun with the Grey Cloaks. And found out we are going to have to go look for an Elder Scroll. And we're going to have to head up to Winterhold. But first, we're going to stop off in Windhelm. And see if I can't get some supplies, because I have been low on healing potions for much too long.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
I mean, something other than an elf?
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
I don't live here.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Yeah,
Safe travels.
sounds like a normal bully. Or racist. Or just a jerk in general.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
Did you check under the bed?
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? Take a look.
Let's see. They are going out of their way to make me try and use magic or something. Forgot I had some dragon bones there.
Thank you for your custom.
I've been me. My master can be a bit short-tempered.
I'll be fine.
I've learned so much from him. Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can just.
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
No, If there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
Well, that's what years of smoking will get you.
Alchemy is simple. Take a look.
Finally. I may have to go run to the Great Quarter and see if they have anything.
Just a man's life work is all. You would do that? It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place.
Says you.
Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't.
Take the mixture.
Don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file.
There you are.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I'd travel more, but who... If you're looking to get a drink, trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's see.
Thank you for your custom.
I didn't touch it.
You want something from me?
Not really.
Did you look behind the forge? I think I saw it.
Needs up. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Sure you do.
I'll see you again soon, I hope.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Take a look.
Yeah, he does not look too well. Let's see. And they do not have an enchanter's potion. Isn't that just the way?
Hope to see you again soon.
Ah, well. go check over in the Grey Quarter.
I own
We'll
Holleyfrost
start running
Farm
north.
outside the city. It's honest work if it will go.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
You're a war hero, Gunwolf. Ulfric will listen to you. You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, run-down buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult. That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thank you.
Dude.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for... Not a day go... Still, it's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay.
Why are you talking to the air?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. All my goods are legitimate. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
They're not. They're junk. Gotta get them baked potatoes. Alright.
Do come again.
See if we can't make it up to winter.
No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to do. They're dead. My mama died when I was little. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? My father was... I'm all alone.
Well, I can't adopt you because I don't have a kid.
Sell flowers so I can buy food.
I would have bought some flowers. Had I been given the option. Part of me wants to go get some bone armor from Solstein. But I said we were going up to Winterhaven, so that is what we shall do. I've always found this interesting about the construction of Windhelm. I mean, obviously the front of the city is completely enclosed. Very hard to get at. And yet the palace is completely exposed from flanking. I mean, I know it's going to be hard for someone to get up on that mountain. But you could sail right down this river, at least some small boats, and start setting up right around here and catapult. Nice little shrine to RK over here. Bad dog. That made the sunset look very nice. So, if you've listened to my last podcast, if you listened to the last time I played, I think it was in Neverwinter. I was talking about how much I like Baldur's Gate, the original Baldur's Gate, and the Shadows of Om, and how curious I was about the Baldur's Gate 3, which has recently come out. And I've been reading the reviews on it. And I will admit, I am quite curious. Hey. Like this on this Fallout Auto. Oh, there's two of them. And that just lovely. Why are you putting this on the way? Gotta have that starch. So anyway, as I was saying, oh, he's still alive? Finally. Okay, so if I can finish my thoughts now, as I was saying, I am highly interested in playing Baldur's Gate 3. However, I don't believe I have the equipment to play it, as my computer is a little on the older side, and to my knowledge, it's exclusive to the newer generation of consoles, the PS5 and the... what is Xbox on? Anyway, point is, till I get around to doing something about that, I probably won't get to play Baldur's Gate 3. But I shall be endeavoring to work towards that goal. I've watched some other Twitchers. Twitchers? Twitch Eye? I don't know. Twitch players play it. I'm not going to drop any names. Mostly because I don't know any of them personally. Too new to the game.
Oh, well. Must have run off.
Yeah,
Walk
vigilance.
always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
Well, then you don't know the parable of the cave. Another one. Go after the Wraith, Lydia. Don't worry about the damn bear or dog or whatever it was. Thank you. So anyway. Parable of the Cave. For those who don't know anything about it. Basically, and I'm probably going to get this wrong because it's been a couple of years since I last studied it. But the idea is we're all inside this cave. We've been inside it for our entire lives. And behind us is a flame. And shadows are cast on the wall, and that's all we know about life. And eventually, someone might release us and pull us into the light outside of the cave, where we become aware that what we saw was not what we thought it was. Mind you, like I said, I may be goofing this up. But then the question becomes, do you go back in the cave to free more people, force them to come out? Or do you leave it be?
To the inn for a drink, of course.
If you're here for sightseeing,
This God's forsaken
and you've
town.
seen the sights, might as well head somewhere warm.
Solve all your problems?
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Basically, it's, you know, a,
You want something? There are so few pleasures in life as fine as your company. Yes?
yeah, but you don't know who I am, so you can't really be saying that. In any event, and basically it's the cave, whole thing about the cave is you can show people the truth, but they're not gonna, it's up to them whether they choose to accept it or not.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
Toga.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on.
That's not good.
No matter what, the college will endure. There's nothing more I can teach you. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Oof, and of course I don't have any money.
The college is an asset to... If you can pass the test, then yes. Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. I would be most impressed to see that. If it's true, and you do have the voice, would you mind showing me? I've never seen it firsthand. So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
There. I'll admit that's the first time I've gone the Dragonborn route to get into the college. I usually am able to use a spell, but as you saw, I don't have enough magicka to cast Fear, so...
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on.
Good thing Skyrim doesn't have a division of OSHA. It would have a fit about this bridge. Just saying.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Let me give you a bit of advice.
There are some experiments purposely killing you. As for if you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college ground. Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. As for research, well, if you're going to need live tests, meet me in my quarters.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college.
Oh, come on.
Are we clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
Lovely.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
He doesn't.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Well, given that it'll knock me flat on my butt if I wear your robes, if you can go out and get attacked.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Well, you could always conjure another wave and drop a iceberg on their heads.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
So no shouting, eh? Swear nobody lets me have any fun around here.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Is there a particular reason you're made up to look like the drummer from Kiss?
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Yeah, well, maybe you get an itch in your rump and your arms be too short to itch.
Toftir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Yep, really busy
Toftir is
guy.
likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
Well, I'd rather not, but...
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward.
one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
Bloody goat.
Whoops!
Whoops. Wrong button.
You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone. In the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine... So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Not really. I just want to see what you got.
Take care now.
And off we
You
go.
know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
Man, my goat is fast.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion.
Good for you.
Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
No, I just thought I'd piss off an orc.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
I look to beat someone in the head with it.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Well, at least they're devout about it.
Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Says you.
What about? Wait. Are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge as... We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. All right, then. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
So no TP use. Gotcha.
Aye. That's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
It looks like I get to run north. Again.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Well, good luck with getting your votes. Let's see. An easier way down without going full Wile E. Coyote on this. Looks a little better. Good thing I am covered in fur.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw.
Meh.
I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Okay.
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls. Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Well, he's not wrong.
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls.
And I thought I had
In the
low
depths of
self-esteem.
Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Oftan, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark
Blank.
and
Just
its
say it's
sky
blank.
dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings? To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus.
Well, that explains
The
a lot.
Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more. Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart. The heart of a god. The heart of you and me. But it was hidden away. Not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll. You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins.
Great Aunt's always said, the craziest people tend to be the happiest. Of course, I'd be crazy too if I spent years in an ice field and couldn't figure out a lock. Well, I think this is where we're going to leave it for the day.
What is it, Khajiit?
We'll see if we can't make it to Blackreach next time. So, I'd like to thank everybody who's watching, past, present, or future. Should you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe. If you like to see me play something else other than Neverwinter and Skyrim, leave me a note. Tell me what you're interested in. I'll take it under consideration. Should you want to see some of my older videos, go over to Hey Ribbit 21 over on YouTube. You can see me playing Skyrim, Neverwinter, and a couple others. And, you know, like and subscribe over there if you want. Or over here on Twitch. Right now, that's the only two places I'm really at. But anyhow, thanks everybody who's watching. And I'll see you this Friday when we dive back into Neverwinter and we play hockey with some goblins. So, everybody have a good day.